No, but for real, BBL girls, like y'all should really humble yourself because my brothers and my man friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking.
Be stank booty.
I'm talking.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Drop the Mic 2. So, y'all heard that stinking booty ass. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to be talking about BBLs and how they're trending and how they smell. We're going to talk about where the smell may be possibly coming from, what the name of the trending hashtag is, BBLs be smelling, and what can these ladies do about this? Because I mean, a BBL is permanent, okay? So it's not like you can do anything about it once you get it, okay? The only thing that you can do, in my opinion, is make sure that that thing is clean and make sure that your hygiene is on point, because you can't reverse it. Well, I mean, you can, but is that going to reverse the smell that's emitting from it? That's what I'm talking about. So you're going to hear from me, you're going to hear from a couple of guys off TikTok, and you're going to hear from a young lady off of TikTok, 2 young ladies off TikTok. And I can't wait for y'all to hear what they got to say. So grab your popcorn, get nice and comfy. We are about to delve into the world of funky asses.
Hey. They saying that y'all BBL girlies, they say y'all be stinking, bruh. They say y'all be stinking. But now I'm not gonna now. I got a couple theories on why I think they see, because I've never experienced the BBL in my life. So, but I done dealt with women with big butts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a combination thing. Number one, the initial smell come from the surgery, so the normal surgery smell. But that goes away. You know what I'm saying? But and then the next part is it because you got women that normally don't be having no butt, and all of a sudden they got all this ass. And they don't understand that, like, sweetheart, now you got cracks and crevices that are sweating and got to be washed and wiped properly. And they don't do that. Because 9 times out of 10, they probably didn't do it as much when they was smaller or didn't have the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, take the BBLs away with. It's a lot of women out there that just don't. As much as they talk shit, it's a lot of women who lack proper hygiene, bro. And if men wasn't so thirsty for butt, they would tell y'all about it. I used to kick women, like, I would kick you out if you didn't smell right, bro. And I ain't even talking about just down there. I'm just talking about overall. You could tell when a woman try to come over your crib and try to cover up her funk and didn't shower or nothing before she came through. She trying to cup. Nah, I'm not doing that with you tonight. But see, now, I've never personally dealt with women who stunk down there in my life. I honestly cannot think as an adult, high school, I don't count that, but like as an adult, like I don't think about. My partners have, and they done kick bitches out for stank part coochie. And then when you hear the stories of these estheticians, they talk about these women, BBL or not, a lot of these women are disgusting. They don't be wiping. They be coming to these waxing appointments with boo-boo crumb, dingleberries, toilet paper stuck in their butt crack. They don't be showering. No, none of that. Duke it literally boo-boo in their booty. Like, listen to some of these estheticians talk about that. And then, like, so in the Marine Corps, right, or janitor, whatever, if you've ever had to clean a woman's bathroom before, it's work. Like, because a man's bathroom, the most is you have some piss everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But a woman's bathroom? Yeah. Bro, when we was on deployment, and then one deployments when we was on ship, bro, the male Berlin just smelled like musty balls. That's man smell. But you go knock on the woman door down there in the woman's Berlin, it's a smell I can't even describe. It's just like, ugh. But as far as the BBLs go, man, like them girls go from having no ass to now you got ass. And it's like when you got more body, you gotta shower, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta shower more often. You gotta wipe better. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take better care of your hygiene. And a lot of them didn't get taught by their mamas. A lot of them, all their mamas told them was don't be hot in the pants. They mamas ain't teach them proper female hygiene. They mamas was so busy trying to stop them from running up behind little boys, they ain't never teach them proper. They want them to know, learn their bodies and do it and teach them that. Just saying, that's another part too. But I mean, I'm already knowing, because it's like, bro, you walking around with all that back there, tight ass pants, you know what I'm saying? Drawers all up in your ass. I just need to be sweating. I know they be stinking. That's why they be stinking. Be pulling down them goddamn jeans and smell like Badussy in the room. But god damn. Pull up, close the door.
Okay, besties, we need the conversation about the BBL smell. I have a story for y'all. I don't have a BBL, obviously. What the hell? I have an aunt. When I was a kid, and we were living in Miami at the time. I'm eating Chinese food. And my aunt, she's Jamaican. She had a huge a huge butt. It was gigantic. I'm talking about ass so fat you could sit on it. I'm talking about, I used to be on her back sitting, riding. Girl, I used to be on that thing. It was so fun. Anyway, her and my mom used to go out to the club and whatnot. And so one time, she was taking hella long to get ready, and so my mom called her. She was like, girl, where the hell are you? Like, we need to leave in 30 minutes. It's been, like, we've been getting ready for 3 hours. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I just got in the shower. My mom was like, you just got in the shower? What do you mean? She was like, yeah, because I had to take a bath before. And my mom was like, what? She was like, I had to take a bath before my shower. I have to soak my ass for an hour and 30 minutes. She was like, we're gonna be in the club, girl. Gonna be sweating. Caribbean women are really, really clean, and they have beautiful, incredible, like, regimens and shit. It's like insane. Really good skin, obviously. Anyways, so and my mom, I don't know, but because I don't talk to her anymore, but my mom used to always talk about that. She would always talk about that because she was like, my mom had no ass, but it was my mom, like, we were all just flabbergasted, but like, I appreciate the hype, the maintenance of the vehicle you're driving, the wagon you got back there. I appreciate it. And that's the thing. Not y'all, I'm not hating women. I love women. I love you even if you have a BBL. But your mama didn't teach you how to clean your butt because it was easy to clean that little thing. But guess what? When it's too big and you can't see it, you can't reach, you don't know. Hey now, you're an all-star. Your butt stinks. Go.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Giselle.
Do BBLs smell?
No.
Why?
So BBLs are fat transfers, and we fat transfer a lot of things, whether that be to the face, to the pecs, to the breast, to scars even. We'll fat transfer really anywhere on the body, and that does not cause a smell. So I think the smells that people are talking about, it's probably just hygiene issues because you have a bigger butt. It's a little bit more difficult to clean, and that's how we end up with the smell.
BBLs stink. Like, yeah, BBLs, the actual surgery, like they saying it smell bad. That's word on the streets right now. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting it be known. I'm just letting y'all know what's being said around here, right? This is actually a viral topic right now on TikTok, that BBL smell bad. Yeah, I don't know exactly how accurate that is, but it's a lot of people that got a lot of stories when it comes to this topic. Anybody in their right mind, they're pretty much going to be like, how does a BBL stink when that's the actual surgery? Like, that's not the person that's, going through the process. But if you think about it, it makes perfect sense. So let me break it down to you why it makes perfect sense. So you got a new butt, that plump, juicy joint, right? You got to learn how to clean that joint correctly, right? You're going to sweat different too because you're not used to having this body. You probably used to being slim or used to having a whole bunch of fat, and now that joint just sitting in one area that you're not used to, you probably don't even know how to wipe correctly, right? That's
I agree with this hypothesis.
one aspect to it, at least. Now, the thing that makes the most sense to me would obviously be secretions, right? The liquid. from the surgery. I would think that would make it smell.
What type of secretions? And how long are we talking after the surgery that these secretions would be happening? I got questions.
You know what I mean? Because end of the day, you probably got holes in your body from the surgery. You don't even know that. You should know that because you got the surgery. But
Well, now I don't agree with this hypothesis because you wouldn't have holes. Now, you definitely would have a scar, but that would be a scar that would be closed up. And if it is leaking, then that would mean that there is some type of issue somewhere. And definitely, if it smells, then that is a sign of infection. But it shouldn't be like just any open holes, just willy nilly around your buttocks.
but that's gonna make, probably an awful smell come out your body based off the surgery. And that's another aspect to it. Like you probably gotta pay attention to that. Yeah.
Now, I like how he is he is thinking that he knows what he's talking about, but unfortunately, no, that having holes, you know, after a BBL is not something that is normal. Any scar, any entry point, any incision would have been sewn up, closed up, and watched carefully by medical staff to ensure that that area is not leaking and that it is not infected. And leakage from any incision usually is going to stop around 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days after surgery. All right. That after that, it shouldn't be any leakage, like at all.
Y'all gotta pay attention to that because this is the real thing. Also, a nurse told me the scar tissue, right? Because this is also a viral topic that I posted about just last night. And I seen it was getting a lot of traction. So I'm gonna touch on this to make a lot of people with BBLs aware, a lot of women. Y'all gotta take care of yourselves, man. Because there's people that's talking about y'all, clearly. Right? And if you don't got a BBL,
That part.
you might want to actually think about, the long-term effects of it, how it might affect you mentally as well, how it might affect your body in the long run before you just run and do it, just because it's a fad and it's trending. Because at the end of the day, if you look good and you can take care of your body and you look good in your face, a man don't really care about no BBL, man. And it's not going to level up your career just because you got a BBL. Don't think that neither. Please don't think that. But then
He telling y'all some truths out here. Y'all better listen. I know, you know what? People don't like what God gave them, but in the long run, God gave you that body for a reason. Now, we all want enhancements and we all want to look good, but you got to look at the long-term effects, because if the long-term effects include your ass thinking, that's a problem. I'm serious now.
today, man, to all my BBL warriors, just keep your hygiene up, man. I know it's probably going to be different, based off a whole different transformation, but you don't want people just coming out. It's not only men either. There's plenty of stories right now. Go look it up on TikTok. BBL stinks. There's plenty of stories, men and women, from all different walks of life, giving their experiences on why the BBL stinks and, their experiences actually, if they had a BBL, if they knew somebody with it. You know what I mean? It's wicked out here, man.
So what I will say is he is not lying. This is a viral topic. That's why I decided to cover it. And we are going to watch a few more people give their take on why the BBL is smelling. They said the BBLing is smelling. Yo, they got all these different little hashtags. It's hilarious. So let's go on to the next story.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. So you guys may have seen this online that BBL smells is trending. And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out She had had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like, she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing. So we linked up and we went out, had a really good time. We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot by LA Live and had some dinner. Had a really good time. And so she was like, "So what you trying to do?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap and see where it takes us." So we dropped.
As a female, I am getting secondhand embarrassment at where this story is going. Because I will tell y'all, that is the worst fear. I ain't going to say of all females. When I was younger, that was the worst fear of me, is having some kind of putrid smell anywhere where there's not supposed to be a smell. That is absolutely disgusting. And I have a sensitive nose. So if I smell, like, I can smell somebody's ass from a mile away. I'm serious, y'all. I got a nose like a damn bloodhound. And all I'm saying is my thought process, especially when I was younger, would be, "Ooh, if my butt smelled like that or my body smelled like that, I would die. I would die." So I can only imagine where this story is going. And I am starting to get secondhand embarrassment for whoever this chick is, because it looked like he gonna wind up telling her, but I don't know how. Let's continue.
Back to my spot. And so, light the candles, get the music going, open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we having a nice vibe. And, we start getting into it and everything, and clothes start to come off. And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, "Just stand right there." And so, like, she took off everything very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right? And I was like, "What the hell?" Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell, and it hits my nose. The shit was like,
Damn, I would be so embarrassed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would just melt into the damn floor. Y'all, what he gonna say? What is he gonna say?
assault of my nose. I'm like,
Not an assault.
what the hell? And so I'm like, baby,
That was one stinking ass. If it assaulted your nose.
not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up. And
The embarrassment that we wouldn't have been able to move on from that. I couldn't have moved on from that. Like, are you serious? I couldn't have looked this man in his face another second after he telling me, "Baby, your ass is stinking, and I need you to go on and handle that." Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all.
get me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is if someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life, and then they switch up and now they got this big BBL, they have to reach back there and really clean. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not used to doing that, they might not know that, hey, you sweat differently. Everything is different when you add that much more meat back there. That thing can't breathe as good. And so she ended up getting in the shower and everything. I had everything that she needed. And I ended up clapping them cheeks. And it was much better. But some people, the smell, I think her smell was coming from just not being able to get back there and clean properly. But some people's smell is coming from the excretions and what's coming out with the fat.
What is this excretions that everybody keeps talking about? I don't want to say it's not happening, but if it is happening, something is like really, really wrong. What excretions? This is the second person that said that BBLs are having excretions. What excretions? There shouldn't be any excretions at all. And it definitely, at least 3 to 4 days after surgery. And it should definitely not be smelling. If it's smelling, it's infected 9 times out of 10.
That they've actually put in to their bodies. So, BBLs for me is just for fun. Those women are for fun. Like, you can't take women with BBLs, in my opinion, to parent-teacher conferences. They big old ass knocking over the little kids' crayons and stuff as they try to walk through the parent-teachers conferences in them small-ass classrooms.
Damn, that's messed up. So now add yourself to the list, women with BBLs, of people that women that they say they cannot bring home to mama. Oh gosh, how embarrassing. What was meant for good is now evil.
That's not really for me. That's for fun. That's for, weekend fun. Wifey material is just regular, natural women that you can build a family with and give a great life to. But that's one of my stories on BBLs.
Like, no, but for real, BBL girls, like, y'all should really humble yourself, because my brothers and my man friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking.
Be stank boot ass.